How many faces do you think it is wearing? Look closely at this image for a moment. Before trying to understand it, just feel the impact. What do you see first? A saint? A Marian figure? A religious icon? Or something that seems sacred but at the same time strange? Notice the hands clasped in prayer. This gesture is familiar, isn't it? How many times have you seen this position associated with faith, surrender, silence before the divine? Our gaze almost automatically recognizes a stabilized sign there: prayer, recollection, devotion. But then, why are there so many faces? 3 above, 1 below, all with closed eyes. None of them look at us. What does this provoke in you? Comfort, discomfort, curiosity? In the Christian tradition, we are accustomed to the idea of unity. One body, one face, one identity. Even when we think of the Trinity, there is a distinction between the persons. Not here. Here, it is the same face repeated, as if the identity were multiple, as if the I were not a single entity. And I ask you, are you just one person? When we are in the classroom, are we the same person we are alone at home? When we post something on social media, are we the same person we think about silently before going to sleep? How many versions of ourselves coexist in the same body? Perhaps this sculpture materializes exactly that. The subject as superimposition, as layers, as voices that coexist. Discourse analysis reminds us that we are not pure origin of what we say. We are traversed by memories, by discourses, by stories that precede us. Could it be that these faces represent precisely those voices that inhabit us? And observe the crown. It looks like a halo, but it can also resemble projectiles, small bullets, vertical thorns. Do you see sanctity or violence, enlightenment or martyrdom? How many times do the sacred and suffering walk together in our cultural memory? Perhaps this ambiguity is intentional. The sign is never pure. It carries disputes. The image does not give us a closed meaning. It forces us to choose, or rather, to waver. And the lower face? It is being touched, supported. Is it care or control? Is it acceptance or silencing? Have you ever felt that there is a part of you that needs to be protected by the others? Or perhaps contained? Notice all the eyes are closed. There is no exchange with the outside world. It is a movement inward. When you close your eyes, what do you find? Silence, conflict, multiplicity? Perhaps the most unsettling thing is realizing that the body here is not a limit. Identity overflows the skin. It expands in duplications. The subject is not compact. It is an archive. It is memory. It is accumulated history. And then I return to the initial question. How many faces do you carry? Isn't faith, religious or not, also made of layers? Of versions of ourselves that try to coexist? Perhaps this image doesn't just want to represent the sacred. Perhaps it wants to remind us that we are complex beings, that our identity is not linear, but multiple. that there is always more than one self at play. And now, looking at the sculpture again, do you see it the same way you did the first time? Or has something changed within you?